over the sound. Okay, looks like we're ready. Looks like we're doing better than we did yesterday. Good. Let's do this thing. Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's complaining already, but I'm live. Hello. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Connie. How are you all today? You good? So, feeling good today. Hopefully the technology is going to be playing along. And I just thought, yeah, for some reason, I record all the videos in batches. I do the dailies for the whole week, for Friday through Thursday, generally on a Monday. And then after that, I do the weekly. So, one after another. For some reason, the microphone didn't work on one of them. And that was today's. Bizarre, hey? And the microphone didn't work on the short video that I made yesterday as well. So yesterday, hey Robin, yesterday it started raining, and I live on a small island, and we have a power cut as soon as it starts raining. Because I told you it's not rained for ages. When it rains, the trees droop a little, cut the power lines off. Love the energy update today, Connie. Yeah, a powerful one, hey? Wonder if it's all carrots, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, how bizarre though that the microphone just didn't work, just for that one video as well. It's fine tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is next week, so it's just it was the last daily, but then I did the weekly and it was okay. So whatever, microphone. Right, they're bringing the new ones out soon, so I'm going to have a replacement soon. Morning, Maria. Morning, Paula. I'm good today. So as always, if you're watching the replay, come along live sometime. I'm going to pull the cards out for the collective, do some channeling, But you can get a mini read. So when you're in the live, while I'm live, look at the pinned comment in the live chat there. Comment pinned to the top. It says it's by donation. So it's super chat, super sticker. Or there's a PayPal link in that. And if you've got a question for your reading, then just put a capital Q at the start of your comment. I also have these red and green crystals. So yes or no. You can ask yes or no questions too. And I'll pick some cards out as well and get some more juice on it, not just a blank yes or no. Because every time I pull one of those crystals, they'll laugh. My guides laugh. You cranked the volume way up and heard it. Yeah, it was using the phone. It was using the phone microphone, which isn't too bad. Some people use that for all of the videos, but it's not good enough for me because I don't like to shout. People that use their phone videos shout, whereas I can talk quietly with this. I'm a quiet talker. I don't want to be yelling. I don't particularly like watching people's videos, any kind of videos when they're yelling, when they have to do that. I much prefer when people are speaking normally or even quietly into a real microphone. Hi, John. Hi, Sabrina. Thanks, Tracy, for your PayPal donation. Chicken's in the house. Hi, Self-General. Let's get the first card out for the collective first, and then we'll do you, Tracy. So yesterday, I spent pretty much the whole day, apart from when I went and got my maths. I had a great day yesterday. But I did work, even though I was having the day off. And what I worked at was making all of the deeper dives instant downloads. And now when you purchase a deeper dive, you get an automatic email. And you can download all three if you want, or you can just choose one of them. And so that's exciting. And so all the purchases that have been done since then, well, the ones that came yesterday from people that have already had deeper dives from me got very confused by it and saying that they didn't want the crystal, they wanted the. I'm like, no, look at the email again. You've got all of them now. Just click on the one you want. So it's not kind of automatic because everyone emailed. Well, not everyone that has had them before emailed me, but you'll all get used to it. So that's exciting because now it just happens by itself. I'm like, okay. And after I did that, see, I was waiting on the software people to get back to me because, and they did this morning. After I did that, they got back to me this morning saying, yeah, we'll consider it as a new feature, having digital downloads where there's options. So you can click on the crystal flower or shell again to choose it. And then you get that one digital download from the one product. So that's what I was doing yesterday. It took a fair bit of uploading to upload them all because I've done so many deeper dives. And the first ones that I did, if you remember, if you recall way back, there were 12 of them. They were for each star sign. There's a lot of uploading. But I did it, and that's going to be much better. We've got empowerment here. Wow, I love it. Empowered energy. Wonder why we're empowering ourselves today. I upgraded. I did. Yeah, so no point in waiting for them to do the upgrade to the system. I just did it so you can have all three of them. I need to start the camera again. Chicken. Watch chicken while I'm doing this. Well, you won't see it when I shut the camera off. But there we go. Now we should have focus. Yes, we do. Empowerment. She's quietly empowered is what I'm getting from this. See how she's got a back turn. Hey, April. Quietly empowered. Hi, Kelly. Okay. Tracy. Thanks for your PayPal donation, Tracy. High Self General for Tracy. Nice. You're being moved towards success. Shifted towards success. Use your intuition on that. In other words, your higher self wants to really follow your intuition, even when your intuition doesn't make any sense, because it's how it gets through to you, and it was going to lead you on this mystery path to your success. It's going to be a unique path, not the same as anyone else's, and there'll be lots of clues along the way. But what this is telling me is that some of the intuition you get doesn't seem related to success at all. Like a lot of my journey's been like that. It's just not related to success at all. I mean, like check out the Sunday thingies, Self-Love Sunday. That's got nothing to do with it, but I was told really strongly to do that. I'm like, what? Weird. Chicken wants out. And Tracy, you've also got mirror reflection and no worries. So don't worry what anyone else is doing, what their choices are. They have different paths. We've all got a different path, right? We can get lost when we follow someone else's path. She's had a cream and now she's out of here. I had the best massage yesterday. It was so good. We worked so well together yesterday. I was really relaxed. I was so relaxed. I enjoyed it. And because I was so relaxed, she, my ladyboy, could work really deeply on me. I was like a good client yesterday, and she was a good massage therapist. It was just aligned. And then I took myself out for lunch, which was really good. It was a baked potato and raclette melted. And then, what did I do? I came back here and continued doing those uploads of the deeper dives. I feel like I did something else. Oh, yeah, I got my parcels. I got my new water bottle, which hasn't got the right top on it. It is a shame because we can't send things back from this island because our couriers are just receive couriers, they're not send couriers. So it seems I'm sticking with that water bottle. And I received my new non-stick wok as well, the Cruise wok, which is just fantastic. It's huge. And the base of it for the induction is perfect size as well. So that was exciting. I had a really good day yesterday. Hey Tay's mom. Hey Suzanne. How are you all today? She had a mouthful of fur, did she? There's a new pan. I haven't used it yet. I washed it. I haven't used it yet. Remember what I ate last night. But it's really good. It's huge. Huge. So I'm pleased with that. Had a good day. Sleeping Beauty's dream. Anyone else having very specific dreams lately? I'm not remembering them in great detail, but they're very specific dreams. I seem to be doing a lot in my dreams lately. Hi, Philomena. I used to have a teddy called Philomena when I was a kid. Sleeping Beauty's dream. Soul journey, power of imagination, inner strength. Inner strength, that empowerment card. It was quiet empowerment now. We all know the story of Sleeping Beauty who got pricked by the spindle and fell into a deep sleep. This card shows Sleeping Beauty asleep, her hair thick like thorns surrounding a castle. Imagine if your soul could wander while you sleep. What places and people would it visit? Envision what kind of journey you could have. Your soul is not tied to a certain place. It's able to tear down walls and scale a hedge of thorns. Like the bird Sleeping Beauty gently holds in her hand, your soul is ready to be freed and soar to all the places in your dreams. Yeah, that's kind of how my dreams have been lately. Are you the same? I'm definitely with somebody. I've got a partner in my dreams at the moment. Always there. They're nothing spectacular in my dreams. They're just like normal life, which is good, which is spectacular. But my dreams aren't more spectacular than normal life. Let's put it that way. But yeah, my partner's with me, isn't it? Let's get a goddess out. So if anyone wants a mini read, just check out that pin post in the live chat there. It's by donation. Okay, we've got Inanna out here. But another goddess came out with her as well, which I won't show you, but it was about renewal. So this is about a renewal of desire. Inanna is about desire. Let me read her out. A renewal of desire. So you could have kind of been giving up on something, but letting go. And yeah, it coming back around again. Inanna, desire. Queen of heaven, Inanna embraces all those who seek her care. Accept her wisdom and gifts to find what your heart truly longs for. We've had a lot of goal-oriented guidance lately. What do we long for? What do we want? Now's the time to give in to your desires and accept them, right? Accept what's truly yours and release what isn't. She wants us to accept our desires and not go against them and not tell ourselves, no, we can't have that. We're going to stop wanting that kind of thing. So come to your desires. A renewed desires is what this is about. You know, when you let go, you know, when you have a desire and it doesn't seem to be working out, and it's pretty much the energy update, right? The energy update is kind of a carrot saying it's coming back, but this is about when we've let a desire go and we let something go. As soon as we let it go, we get reminders of it, don't we? Do you get that all the time? It's like, okay, I'm going to let this go, and then the universe brings it back in again. Like, seriously? It's like we go through this process of letting it go, and then the universe reminds us again. But we do want that. You have your partner in your dreams too, Suzanne. And Kelly, same kind of dreams. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Let's get a cat out. I'm going to be creating another pick a card read today, which I'm kind of excited about because then I get to make it into one of those instant download things straight away. My voice is much better today than it was yesterday. Still not perfect yet, but it's much better. Snake in your dream. Shedding skin like my... I haven't seen him. He wasn't there. My lizard. Last night. He might have left. But yeah, he was shedding his skin. Maybe that's what he was hanging around for, to shed his skin. And then he's left. I don't know, I might be back today. I can't see him at the moment. Although there is a little thing there. Hang on. No, he's not there. He or she. But that's a good sign. Snake in your dream. Big change. Shedding your skin. Becoming a new person. Guardian. Meet Llewllyn. Help you guard your mind against negativity, defeatism, goals, desires, and delusion. She's a shield that only allows the words and actions of people with compassionate intentions to reach the depths of your being. She keeps your true self safe as you journey into the depths, seeking understanding and healing. She's a master and space holder. Llewllyn will hold your hand in her paw as you cry, as you dance wildly, and as you merge with it all, as you dissolve and evolve. It does look like a duck. Is it a snake? It reminds me of chicken. Similar kind of face. Hey, Karen. Coffee. Right, let's get our homework out. What were we doing yesterday? Oh, what were we waiting for? Someone to do it for us. What do you want? Someone to do it for me. When do you want it now? Oh, that's kind of what I did, yeah? Yeah, that's why I did upload those deeper dives. It's because of this advice. What am I waiting for? I just did it. And then the software people got back to me saying, oh, that would be a cool feature. Yeah, maybe we'll put that in the next. The developers, they've handed it to the developers anyway, so that's cool. Not that it really matters, but it will avoid confusion if people get to choose which one they want. There's not that many people that buy 2 of them anyway, you know, to make it a big deal. Give you all through. So I don't know what the pick a card is going to be today. I literally was going to do a different pick a card read last time, and as soon as I sat down to hit record, my guide said, what was it I did? They told me what to do it on. Changes, what you want to change. So let's see what they want me to do it on this time. Snake is transformation. You were wrong about frogs. What did you say about frogs? Frogs like guardians too. I can't remember. I remember I looked it up when there was a frog hanging around me once. I was going through a particularly tricky time in Bali. He used to come in here too. He used to come in Psychic Cafe. I only realised after he left. I don't know if I told you guys that. This was ages ago. Got a mini read. I think I had a few of them, and it was the last mini read, and it came out saying you've got to let go of your ex. Never came back after that. And it was after that that I realised, or my guides told me, that was your ex. Are you kidding me? Crazy, yeah. Yeah, my guides are good. They're funny. They're useful. They're helpful. Okay, what's our homework for today then? So I acted on the stuff that I needed to do yesterday. And it does feel better now. Snakes smell funny. They smell kind of, I don't know, sharp, vinegary. Do you know that? What's the next move? What's our next move? It's an interesting one. You thought wisdom has many meanings. I wonder what the frogs mean by it. Probably nothing. Probably just interested. They're probably like talking to each other. What does a human mean? Come across as human. Thanks, Robin. How can I deepen my trust right now? How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust your desires as well. Fully trust in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action, let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Oh, we've got to be certain in ourselves first, right? Okay. Frogs are guardians, I thought so. Yeah. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Let's trust ourselves first. So we're trusting our desires today. And Anna says, trust your desires. Be quietly empowered. Guardians, they just come to guard you, like Levandril does. So you know how animals, like if a dog will come to you when you're upset or whatever. Frogs are there, just kind of hold the energy. Robin, general for you. Thanks for your donation, Robin. Okay, Robin, you're being told to not resist the flow. Oh, video class lagging behind. Don't resist the flow. So don't fight the flow. Don't try and surrender your agenda. I haven't said that for ages. I used to say it all the time. Surrender your agenda. Your higher self has a different. It's not a different agenda. It just has a different path for you to get into your agenda. But when you've got your own agenda and then you're trying to steer it that way, we can miss the real path that it is. We can get adamant about it. No, I'm not going down that path. I'm going to go down this one because I've got an agenda. And then our higher self is saying, but that path was the right path. You'll see. It's just a magical path. Morning, gang. So, Robin, yeah, don't resist going with the flow. So, what does that mean? Going down the right path. It's what's flowing at the time. And so, it could be like yesterday. I was very relaxed. It was a day off. But then I had that message to upload all of those, which took me quite some time. All those deeper dives. That was in the flow. If I'd have stuck with my agenda, I would have taken the whole day off to myself. But I did that because it was in flow. Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't see that at all because power cut here, so I didn't see any more of the chats or anything. Thank you for letting me know. Gabe, yeah, if you've got a question, let me know. Because I missed that completely. So yeah, don't second guess it. Just follow your intuition. Love what is, be still, keep quiet. Really listen, be still, keep quiet. Because we can override everything with our minds, like we think we know best, Robin. Like one time I was, of course, running my business, but I'd just been living on a yacht and I'd broken up with my partner who lived on that yacht with me. And rather, it was the other way around. I lived on it with him. And I was really missing sailing. And I'd go to this particular cafe pretty much every day because they made the best iced coffees. Oh my God, with ice cream in them, it was so good. And I was used to sit in the same spot because I used to have my Kindle. I don't know what, I think I maybe used to journal in there or something. I always used to sit at the same table, do the same thing, the same coffee, all of that stuff on tours. And this one time I went, I felt to sit at a different table. And it was strange that I had that urge, but I did anyway. And I didn't know why I was sat there. It was strange. I was kind of asking my guides, what am I doing here? This doesn't feel comfortable. This isn't my usual table. And it was only when I got up from that table and I turned around that there was a poster right in front of me, and it said, looking for a sailor. Someone with experience of sailing and snorkel tours and stuff. Anyway, it was pretty much me. It was to sail a 62 foot catamaran. I'd been living on a 60-foot catamaran. There's not very many in the world. So, yeah, I went in and I got the job. And so I was back sailing, and this time I was getting paid for it, and sailing with a lot more people as well, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, sometimes it's things like that, sitting at a different table in a cafe. Would you think that that leads you to success? Not really, but it did. So that's Robin. Thanks, Maria. Gabe, thanks for your donation yesterday, apparently. I had a dream with frogs chasing each other. It wasn't malicious, just chasing each other in circles. What's the meaning to that? Oh, it's what I just said. It's what I just said about desires. You know, when we have a desire for something and then it doesn't seem to be working out, and then we think, I'm fooling myself having this desire. I'm going to let it go. You let it go, and then the universe brings it back around again and reminds you of it. And so you have it like, oh, maybe I was right about it in the first place. And then, so you hold on to that desire again, and then it doesn't seem to manifest. So you let it go. You question yourself again. Like, maybe I shouldn't want this, and maybe this isn't right for me. Maybe this isn't for me. You let it go, and then it comes back around again. Get what I want and be with nature. Right. So the frogs are telling you that this is a natural cycle. They're going around in circles telling you it's a natural cycle, this. So have you been doing that too? I mean, desiring something, and then when there seems no way, you question yourself. That's the key to it. You question yourself or your desire. Let it go. Comes back around again. Tell us more for Gabe, please. Why the circles to get what we want? Interesting. You got get support in jealousy. So it's about conditions being right. The conditions around us are a reflection of us. And so you're changing on the inside to believe in yourself more with each cycle, so that you're external, so you have more support around you instead of jealousy around you. Does that make sense? So it's coming and it's going and it's coming and going, so that we make the adjustments along the way to ourselves to believe in ourselves more, so that we have people that believe in us around us rather than people that are jealous of us and don't believe in us around us. So the cycle is a way to get us in the right environment for things to grow. I feel like I said that to you before, Gabe, about the environment. Or maybe I said it to the collective sometime. But it was connected with your mini read. Does that make sense? Maria, thanks for yours. High self-guidance for you, Maria. Oh no. Get what you want, simplicity. Simply ask for what you want, and for laughing, and you're not going to get it. There's going to be a way, though. There's going to be a way to get it. Just simply ask for what you want. There's going to be a way to get what you want. It's not like just simply ask for what you want and then you'll get it straight away. Because we ask for things that we're out of alignment with. It's good that we do that. Otherwise, life would be really boring if we just asked for things that we're in alignment with. So there is always a path, and we kind of stretch ourselves, hopefully. So yeah, simply ask for what you want, and you won't get it. You'll get the way to it, but don't get frustrated with yourself. You are good enough for it. It's not like a judgment call saying, it's not like God booming down from the sky saying, no, Maria, you can't have it. It's not that. It's just that you're not in alignment with it yet when it doesn't happen. But that's a good thing because it means that you're reaching higher, reaching higher. We need to do that. Set ourselves those big goals, the things that we are out of alignment with, so that we can. So appreciate yourself for that, for reaching higher, taking things higher. It's not that you're not good enough to have it. It's that there's a learning path to get to it. Okay, let's get some tarot out. It's tarot time. That was fast, wasn't it? I got through all of those cards fast today. Got to deal with a ton of carrots. I have no idea. Did you try and watch the my short video yesterday? No sound on it. Like no sound. Not even sound from the camera. No idea how to even do that. I don't even know how to do that, to make a video with no sound. If I tried, but somehow I managed it. You've been working on yourself, moving forward, letting go of your person. She's returned. There you go. Circles, circles. It's something to do with nature. Natural cycle of things. Does that happen with animals too? They want something, they let go of it. It comes back to them. Boomerangs. Oh no. I've got carrots and boomerangs now. You're welcome, Maria. Carrots, carrots, carrots. We're learning to understand carrots more, aren't we? Carrots' purpose in life. Akashic Records. We've got the moon on the bottom of the deck as well. I do love this deck. I've started using it now for the tarot readings that come in. When people book tarot readings, the full Celtic crossbred, I use these. I like them. Akashic Records. This is the extra card in this deck. It's a major arcana that they've just made up. You're hermiting this week, Philomena. I'm kind of coming out of hermit mode, but not really. I'm not like I was before. I've been hermiting all year, really. Carrots allow us to continue to dream. and all the while show us what we need to do, or what we do or do not want. It does help us get aligned, don't they, those carrots. Akashic Records, let me read this out. The Akashic Records represent an energetic matrix and imprint of every emotion, action, thought, word, and experience that's ever taken place throughout our conceivable universe. Historically, it's been described as a living library, a great etheric space or collection of mystical knowledge. It connects to the limitless potentials that exist before us in all linear and non-linear directions, as well as the history of our past incarnations and soul experiences. Every living being has a unique Akashic record. Every living being has a unique Akashic record that is specific to them, which also contributes to the universal Akashic library. In ancient Egypt, this may have been described as the Great Hall of Records, which contained the sacred knowledge of the universe and the entire history of ancient civilizations. It has also been referred to as the Book of Life or the Tree of Life, and has appeared in many different spiritual systems and various symbols, definitions, and ideologies. The Akashic Records also describe the subtle energies that are each contained within us, that are constantly being encoded into our DNA and vibrational signatures. This happens on an individual quantum level, and after this, a global and universal scale. The Universal Akashic Records contain the evolution of our entire universe, collectively, with each of us playing an individual note in this grand orchestra of energy. The message is, when we learn that we're in fact co-creators of our own realities, we are accessing the most optimal vibrations of potential experiences available to us, and are effectively working with the Akashic Records. When we talk about connecting with our higher self, we're also describing an understanding of our own Akashic Records. We can connect with this source of loving information in order to be the best versions of ourselves, with this source of loving information. When this card shows up, it's my work really, isn't it? When this card shows up, it comes as a reminder of the endless possibility available to you. These can be accessed in various ways, through exploring insight, imagination, past life memories, intuitive glimpses, meditation, dreams, prayer, high frequency foods, energetic downloads, loving connections with others, listening to music, dancing, exercising your body, exploring nature and the outdoors, interacting with animals, being creative, and overall following your heart. Accessing your records may provide you with the power to change your life for the better by being open to making healthy choices, through learning to release the ego, self-judgment, or judgment of others, by practicing forgiveness and unconditional love. There are so many contributing factors that may illuminate a clear navigation of your own Akashic Records. It's a great journey that we readings to. There you go. Sabrina, you already had that question answered. Akashic Records. So what I think this is telling us is, it's that balance between free will. Oh yeah, I need to talk about that. Our free will and destiny and how they interact. There's a balance, and that balance is this. It's co-creation. That balance is co-creation. Decisions, right. This came up in a private reading yesterday, and I knew that I needed to talk about it. About decisions and free will. So you know how we always have a part in something. If someone else, say if we're having a relationship with someone else and they're going through something or causing us trouble in some way in that relationship, we know we always have a part in it. So say for example, the empath narcissist, we have our part in that. Does that mean that the empath created or has responsibility for the narcissist's actions? No, because the narcissist's actions are a decision, right? Just as the empath makes a decision maybe to hand their power away, to not be this quietly empowered person, to keep on enabling, and then the narcissist get away with it. Is that the narcissist's problem? No, and that's the empath's problem. So decisions that we make, the free will that we have, and those decisions that we make, and the actions that we take, and the words that we say, is all of our responsibility. But there's a co-creation in it between the two. It doesn't mean that we're to blame for another person's actions. And it was really interesting because I went into depth in this in a private reading, and I'd never heard it explained like that before because they'd had a particularly significant action happened, a decision made by somebody in their life, and were dealing with guilt and all kinds of things, their part in it and all kinds of stuff. So if you find yourself questioning about your part in it, that's kind of good, because there always is something for us to learn, but it doesn't mean that we're to blame for it. You have to look at the actions and the decisions. It was mostly the decisions made. And this is why, and after I did that reading, I thought about it for a while, and I thought, this is why we keep on getting told it's not set in stone yet, especially this twin flame stuff. It's not set in stone yet because they haven't made the decision. And the decision to be in a relationship is so important. Yeah, that decision hasn't been made yet. And we get to make that decision too. And like I've said, love should be unconditional, but relationship not. Relationship should be conditional, otherwise we end up in all kinds of crap. So that Akashic Records, yeah, it's about co-creation and the balance, how it interacts, fate, destiny, Akashic Records, and free will. It's about decisions. Hey, Shelley. So hopefully that helps you. Yeah, you, Shelley, welcome. So that's that. So we are co-creating, but we've got to know our place in a way, especially co-creations with other people. It's a little clearer, co-creations between our higher selves and us, our muggleness, but co-creations with us and other people can get a lot more muddled. The muggle muddle. And it can get confusing, right? That, fate, destiny. Especially when we're talking about twin flames. But I've kept on saying, I've kept on getting that guidance. It's not, the connection, oh yeah, it's great and it's needed. And that feeling, the feelings, the love, yes, it's needed and it's all great, but it's not everything. A choice needs to be made to be in that relationship, and that choice is yet to be made. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, so for anyone that's new here, just check out that pinned comment in the live if you want a mini read. And I'm just channeling stuff for the collective right now. If you've got a question for your higher self, after you've made your donation, you just comment so I can find it, because I don't get a chance to read all the comments. Oh, it's leading on from yesterday's. Yesterday we had 2 cards from this. It was, what was it yesterday? It was something, and then this one. And today we got this one, and then, hit like everybody, thank you. And then the 2 of Cups, the love offer. Woo! Okay. Co-creation, decisions, co-creations and decisions. Fated, and then a decision. Waiting for it. But now our ships are coming in. Okay, let's read this again. So the 3 of Wands this is about the ships coming in. Remember from yesterday? It's good that the Wi-Fi is better today. Plans moving forward, travel, self-confidence, progress. When the Three of Wands appears in a reading, it can indicate you're being satisfied with the choices you've made. Now's the time to move forward and set your plans into motion. You're considering more opportunities and endeavors. Take advantage of your potential right now, because it may not be available for long. So dream big. Take a step out of your daily responsibilities and be more confident so you can explore further. It's about this desire, isn't it? Desire and doubting ourselves, like Gabe's reading said. Desire and doubting ourselves, desire and doubting ourselves, and then that fluctuation, that not believing in ourselves or believing in our desires, brings about that in our external environment too. And this is why I keep on getting told the divine feminine has got to hold her vibration. We know what the Two of Cups is about, right? Love offer, significant one. Let's see what it says though. Waiting a love offer. Man. What my reading's going to be about when this actually happens? Unity, partnerships, love, mutual respect, connection, balance. When the Two of Cups comes up in a reading, it can indicate harmony and mutual respect. This card is a good omen for relationships. Either you're coming into a new relationship, new friendship, or you will notice a relationship grow to a higher level. You may be ready to embark on a new stage in your current relationship, like moving in with one another or marriage. Or you're having a breakthrough with a relationship, for example, your boss giving you some well-deserved credit, or a family member finally seeing eye to eye with you. Whatever the case, this is something to be proud of. This card is what's known as the attraction card. Da, da, da. Still waiting. Waiting and anticipating, or waiting and doubting now. This guy, not that guy, this guy would just turn around and show us his face. Is he stood there doubting, or is he stood there excited? Yeah, it's going to be a mutual thing. It's got to be a mutual thing, right? It's got to be both getting on the same page. Isn't that what the energy update was today? Both getting on the same page at the same time. Told you, this is why relationships are so tricky. Right, manifesting money. Money's got this vibration. It's steady as. It hardly fluctuates at all. This is us, all over the place. Our energy, our vibration is all over the place. And then occasionally we manage to match up with it and we get money. Anything fixed vibration is like that. Not that anything is fixed vibration, but you know what I mean. Some things are more fixed. Now, two people, like this. Getting them on the same page. Our higher selves in the universe must be tearing its hair out if it had hair. Seriously. Because we're all over the place. Gotta calm the fuck down, says our higher self. So fate is playing its hand, but we've got to make a decision at a certain time when we're on the same page as each other. So you're right, yeah, it is. It's a mutual thing. It's a mutual decision at the same time. You're both holding that vibration. Let's make more coffee. We need more coffee for this. Everyone make a drink. I'll be right back. I'll talk to you while I'm gone now because I'm not going to go and pee, so I'm not taking my microphone out. I'm just going to make coffee. Do you ever see my new pan? It's gorgeous. It's really heavy, but it's really heavy because it's cast iron. Look at it, it's huge. Crazy. I love it. Okay, coffee. Well, I'm glad my guides are explaining it, or our guides are explaining it. All of these concepts. I do love Psychic Cafe for this. Get way more information, helpful information. Do you think so? Way more helpful information to how to actually navigate this, not just short energy updates of what's going on. Psychic Cafe is more for those that are interested in the nuts and bolts of the universe, really, I think. We're the people that constantly ask, but why, Mum? Why? But why? I had some vanilla in my coffee today. Okay. Right. Coffee. Hi, Nina. Okay, let's get more tarot out. So we need to be on the same page and then make a decision. Tell us more. King of Swords. Thinking about it too much. Overthinking. Being analytical about it. Thinking about it. There's the King of Swords. He's getting clarity. I think this is the masculine getting clarity. But yeah, it's a thinker. Did you get in trouble for asking why? Why? Yeah, but why? I know why. That's why I had the awakening that I had around the age of 30 because Kaczan asked. It wasn't so much why then, it was like, well, kill me now if this is what life is, because I've done it all already in my 20s. There's got to be more to life than this. The Seven of Voices. Read it out of the book, Claire. Seven of Voices. Not out of that book, out of the other book. Okay. Seven of Swords. Do a rebalance. Yeah, he was in the reading today. No, it's today for me. Yeah, the King of Swords. Yeah, overthinking it, or thinking about it and gaining clarity about it. Seven of Voices. Seven of Swords. Where are you? Here we go. I'm going to read it out of this book because my guides are preferring this book lately. There seems to be things in it that I need to know about these cards. So we've got the Seven of Voices here. It illustrates a challenge that may be associated with some kind of dishonesty, deceit, or illusion. Ah, yes. Thank you for that reminder. Intuitively we know that someone's lying. So it could be this King of Swords, and he could be getting clarity on that now. I think he was lying to himself as well. I don't think he was just lying to us. But intuitively we knew. You know when you just know something, then you're waiting for someone else to. But in this deck, I don't find it. So I feel like it's the path out of that darkness, the path out of that, the deceit or the disillusion. Seven of Swords often illustrates a challenge that may be associated with some kind of dishonesty, deceit, or illusion. whether from yourself or someone else. This may indicate an avoidance of truth and consequences that show up when least expected. The universe is getting involved at the moment. All of us, both of us. We're talking about relationships here. For them, for you to get you on the same page, to wake up. Consequences that show up when least expected. If there's some kind of a secrecy taking place, a new approach or solution is highly encouraged. Omitting the truth is never a good idea, especially if a positive outcome is desired. It's also advised that you remain cautious with others who may not have your best interests at heart. God, there's a lot of that going on at the moment. You'd least expect too. A time for clarity and truth. Additional meanings: overconfidence, deception, selfishness, secrecy, betrayal. So what I'm getting from this is that, you know what I was saying afterwards about co-creation being a mixture of decision from our free will and fate, destiny. The universe is getting involved on the fate destiny side, trying to give us all signs to get us to make those right decisions. And the masculine is getting some clarity at the moment, maybe overthinking things. There seems to be a lot in play here. But I don't feel that this is about willing deceit. I mean, there is some of that around at the moment. But not with this. I don't think it's willing deceit. I think it's more deceiving a mission, or deceiving ourselves, or just not realizing it, you know. Thanks, Nina. Yeah, it's an interesting card, this Seven of Voices. It is the path out of it to me. It's the path out of that. It's the coming out of it. Better than the sneaky energies of the seven, you know, the usual sevens. And the usual sevens, I won't get it out of that. I'll get it out of this to show you. The usual sevens is about a guy sneaking up with 5 of the 7 swords, but he's leaving 2 swords behind. Where are you, sneaky? And here's the thing, is that it doesn't need... Oh no, it's not this one. In this one, he's like... He's abseiling. No, but he's going down the cliff. You see, he's left 2 of the swords behind there. And he's being sneaky about it. He doesn't need to be sneaky about it. This is what he doesn't realize, is that the universe is on his side. He doesn't need to be sneaky. When he's being sneaky, he doesn't get everything that he wants. Really, he wants the 7 swords. So what happens if someone comes along? They're going to pick up one of those swords and they're going to drop it down the cliff and kill him with it for being sneaky. But there's a way that he can have all of them without being sneaky. There's a way that can be honest, you know, and get everything that he wants. So it is kind of the same message, is that there's a way out of this. We don't need to do that. It's like we don't need to be in the toxic. We don't need to be in the toxic masculine. We don't need to be in the toxic feminine to get what we want. We can do it the aligned way. In fact, we have to do it the aligned way once we've come to a certain point of evolution, spiritual evolution within ourselves. There's no going back. The universe will be like, you find that out as an entrepreneur once you get to a certain level. Try and do things the old tried and trusted way, like to get money, to keep your business going. And the universe is like, no, you've got to forge forward and keep on going, even though it's scary. Nina, what does your higher self want to tell you? Let's find out. Thanks for your donation. Talk to someone to transform it, Nina. Is someone at work? Oh, or you wanting them to do something for you. Handyman, something like that. Could be that kind of thing. But something needs to transform within that energy. It feels like a bit different perceptions about it, of what you want done. This could be like your boss and you not being on the same page, or a tradesman not being on the same page. But if you have a conversation with them, you can transform it. Does that make sense, Nina? Do you know what I'm talking about there? To allow yourself to get what you want from this work situation. Okay. So, King of Swords is getting clarity now. It froze. I'll say it again, Nina. The King of Swords is getting clarity now. He's realizing that he doesn't need to be sneaky. The lies, the manipulation, it's not going to cut it with you. He has to do it another. An entrepreneur, once you get to a certain level, you can't do it another way. They're realizing they can't, and they've been able to control that. They've been able to think it, control it, and now they're realizing they get some clarity on this. I can't do this. It's not going to cut it. I can't do my old. Nina, okay. It's about work situation. You've got to talk to someone to transform it. So you've got some weird time. It could be someone that you want something done by them. But you need to talk to them to transform it. I'm getting this image of butting heads going on here. You're seeing things from different perspectives. It's to do with work, but work isn't necessarily paid work. It might not be you and your boss or you and a colleague. It could be any kind of work. It could be a cleaner, not doing stuff right in your house, you know. It could be anything like that. To allow what it is that you want from it, Nina. You need to talk to them about it, about your perceptions, about the way that you're seeing it. Yeah, I'm getting this butting heads kind of energy. Does that make sense? Your shrink said the same thing. People who do it most of family. I had a big freeze to that. What's going on? All of a sudden. Well, hopefully you got it that second time. What's going on with Wi-Fi? I wish they put 5G over here. I'm quite blunt too. Is it frozen? It is. Come back. Wi-Fi, come back. Let's wait for it to unfreeze. Hang on. I'm going to switch the Wi-Fi off and see. Well, the comments are still coming through. Oh, really? You didn't get it still. Damn it. Morning, Alana. So you're not getting the sound or anything from that. I think maybe you will have got your message this time. I can see that I'm doing it right now. Huh. There's such a delay. There's a lag time behind this. Hopefully you're getting a message now. Hopefully the sound is still good. Okay. Okay. Is that what happened yesterday to you as well, Nina? What's going on? It's coming in clear. Good. I thought one of my attempts at giving the message would have happened. Oh, you get choked up, do you? Oh, it depends on the situation with me. I'm pretty good. Oh, it depends what it is. No, I'm pretty good now. I used to be. You know, sometimes we can think that we're our old version of ourselves. We look back in the past, and I'm like, no, actually, when I think about recent circumstances, I'm not the child that climbs up at school anymore and hides under the table. Be blunt, that. It's good to be blunt though sometimes. Oh man, when I was living in Byron Bay amongst all those hippies, and they would try and do this flowery, fancy language and just going around the houses and just being, oh, it's so frustrating to me. I'm like, what are you trying to say to me? And why are you so scared to say it? Why are you, you know what I mean? When people talk around something and they're trying to be nice, it's just like, I just don't know what you're trying to say to me. Can you just say it? Well, I'm just saying that I feel that it's that kind of thing. Someone wanted me, I started a business with someone, we just couldn't be in business with each other. But I remember one particular occasion. So we were in business together. Didn't last long. I had certain roles and responsibilities and stuff. She had certain roles and responsibilities and stuff. Anyway, so I sent her this email because she was getting some printing done. I was writing these documents and stuff, booklets and stuff, and she was getting them printed up. And I sent her an email asking her, could she print this other thing as well? It was just basic as. Anyway, she got really upset. And she said, can you, instead of like sending emails like that, can you tell me how to write, which is, I find kind of violent in a passive aggressive kind of a way. But she said, can you express how you feel about it instead? And I'm sorry that you do have feelings about printing, but I really don't, and I can't find any feeling about that at all. I have no idea what you're trying to get me to do. But if obviously having an emotional reaction to that email about printing, and I'm not, there's nothing emotional for me to communicate with you. And then I was just like, you know what? This isn't going to work. What's going on? There's a Highland girl up there. Still has down here. For the fact. Oh yeah, the comments are affected for me sometimes. Sometimes I just get them through in batches. Sound and picture were both out. Okay, Nina, I'm going to do it again. It wasn't even a storm. It was just a little bit of rain. Seriously, it was a little bit of rain. Power cut straight away. Like, Jesus, fragile here. Okay, Nina, here we go again. Talk to someone and transformation. So you need to talk to someone. This is a work thing. This is either you needing to talk to your boss, or you need to talk to a colleague, or you needing to talk to someone who has you doing something for them. Yeah. And so you need to talk to them to clear the air. I'm picturing butting heads here. You've got a different perception. It's like wanting a builder to come and do something for you, but they're not hearing you and they've got a different idea of it. It's that kind of thing. Or work situation. So to allow what you want to happen within this work situation, as I said, it's not necessarily work, paid work, boss, colleagues, that kind of thing. I'm picking up this strong vibe of it. It's It could be you and your cleaner, or you and your tradesman, or something that you do for a client itself, or something like that. Anyway, you need to talk to them because you're both on different pages and you're kind of butting heads, and they're not realizing what you want done, or you're not realizing what they've done, what they want done, whichever way around it is for you, Nina. Did you get it this time? Hopefully you got it that time. If not the picture, you got the sound. Oh, the drama continues with the tarot cards here. Walking away to get our justice. Standing our ground, walking away to stand our ground, walking away. The Eight of Cups is walking away to get our justice. Or you've walked away and now you're going to get your justice. You've walked away to get your justice. It's so interesting because in my personal situation, I knew that I had to walk away when I did. It was the absolute right thing to do, and there was nothing, I could feel that there was nothing wrong. And all my friends were saying, oh, you're pushing it down. Like, how do you feel about it? I'm like, I don't feel like there's anything wrong at all. Oh, you must do that. You're just pushing it down. You're not really feeling it. I'm like, nah, I tune in and there's really nothing wrong. I had to walk away to get my justice. I get that. They knew that I was serious at that point. So I feel you're either going through this at the moment, having to walk away to get your justice, or you did this in the past, you walked away to get your justice. There was sometimes it does, right? Sometimes we have the separations and it just needs to happen. As soon as I started for Nina. What is up with you guys? Even the 5G, I walked down there to upload my videos. Not as fast as usual. I have to stand in the stinking heat for about 8 minutes instead of a minute and a half is what it, when the Wi-Fi is good here, the 5G. To upload, I pick a card read, which is like, what, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 50 minutes. About a minute and a half. It's been about 8 minutes lately. First world problems. Remember dial-up. Remember how slow that was. It feels like that. Why can't it just be super, super fast? We do have good internet. We have spectacular internet, in fact, in Thailand compared to the rest of the world. Australia is terrible, and it's stupid expensive in Australia too. They have great internet here, and it's coffee. But yeah, it's not good on this island right now. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups, having to walk away, or you had to walk away in the past to get your justice. Sometimes we do. It's like putting your kid in timeout. It's just like that. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you have to cut them off for them to really get it. Oh, that's good. Got my voice this time. Too many cards coming out. We'll take 2, perhaps even 3. Interesting. We've got the Queen of Swords here, so the feminine. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, counterparts. But the feminine is self-reliant and perceptive. Well, she's kind of an intuitive knowing Queen of Swords, this one. She's self-reliant and perceptive. She's just waiting, is what she's doing. She knows, like I said in the energy update today, someone's lying and you just know it, or they're holding something back and you just know it. And in the energy update, it's like they come clean. It's like they have suddenly had this revelation, this clarity, the King of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, told you so ages ago. I knew that. That's why I had to walk away. It's that kind of thing. Told you so energy. Okay. But the big message from this is about that balance between fate and destiny and choice, decision, free will. Two strong people. Canada has good internet, or it's overpriced. Damn. Okay, let's get more cards out. Where it went to. But it went quite some distance. There it is. It's right over here. What's going on with my hair? Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Wait, I need some clarity. Thanks, Elena. Hey, Karen. Oh, wow. Bye, Suzanne. I just got so many messages, comments through. I need to pee. Doug, hang on. I need to know about that dog close up first. Should be back now. It's freezing when I'm out of the picture because I had to get a card. Because I'm feeling that this isn't our energy, this is someone else's energy, a friend of theirs. They're choosing to the change, or they're talking to someone, a friend, choosing to change and be vulnerable. You know, like I said with this, this Seven of Swords, they can't be sneaky this time. They can't be sneaky this time, and they're realizing this, and they're talking to a close friend about it at last, about changing and be vulnerable. The reason that they want to be sneaky about it is they don't want to be vulnerable. They want to be in control. I need to go pee. I'll be right back very shortly. Okay. Back. An island with better Wi-Fi, maybe. So did you get that bit? The dog close up bit. They're talking to a friend. They're being silent. They can't try and remain in control. You didn't get any of the yellow round cards. They were really good too. Okay, let's go back through it again. Grasshopper. Grass, grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. This is the universe trying to bring two grasshoppers together that are jumping all over the place because they're vibration. So this is the universe saying the situations in the balance that require careful handling. It's you and them. It's you and your person all over the place, like trying to get two grasshoppers together. How the hell do grasshoppers get together? So we're the ones requiring careful handling right now, but it's getting better on this ladder here. It is getting better. So we are getting better. We're getting more handleable by the universe. We're getting more stable is what it is. Our vibrations are getting more stable. Your person here is a secret admirer, so they're being quiet right now, but they are watching you, but they're not saying anything. So what are they doing? They're talking with a friend is what they're doing, because they're realizing that they can't be sneaky anymore. They can't do it by manipulation and all of that. They can't stay. And so they're talking with a friend about changes. Maybe they're talking to a friend who's had a relationship with a non-muggle before or something like that. And choosing those changes to be vulnerable with someone that's different, like my carrot person, don't you? Tell me about that. I just did them again. I think you're all way behind. I think there's a massive lag. Yeah, I'm doing them right now. I can see that I'm doing them right now. So that's the yellow round card. Let's get some more cards out. Let's get some of these, or one of these out. Yeah, you're lagging behind. There is normally about a 10-second lag, but it seems to be much longer now. To the sea, it's time to take action. It's time to move forward. Now, you might think, oh, well, I can't move forward because I'm waiting for them, but we can. Like I said, we've got to... Oh, man. Maybe I should just quit. Give up on this. No, it's showing you the next ones. Anyway, yeah, to the sea. Time to take action. We do need to take action. Do need to do something. Not necessarily on this relationship, but get some animals out. And then I'm going to quit. Because this is just frustrating. Wombat, be at home. Be at home with ourselves. Just be cool about it. Be cool about it because things are changing. They are getting clarity. They're obviously talking to a friend about it. About what's it like to go out with a non-muggle. Or something like that. So yeah, they are getting clarity. You get it? But using Morse code. Trust in the divine detours. This is a divine detour. And I feel like it's one that's instigated by you. You had to walk away to get your justice. Trust in divine detours. This is a divine detour that had to happen. So yeah, just chill out about it. You can overcome these obstacles, but it's a choice, remember. It's a choice to do that. You both need to choose to do that. It seems they're up for it because they're talking about it and they're gaining some clarity on it. Yeah, they're terrible, aren't they? The cicadas. At some point, maybe in the next week or so, they'll all start dying. Oh, too much. Here we go. Be at peace with it. The miracles are endless. There's really good things coming. This is just a process that you've got to go through, and it's not all them. It's you two that are going through this process of getting clarity on it. It's, yeah, we've got to tone our vibrations, calm down about it, be at peace about it, be at peace with the process. Did I answer yours? What was yours, Alana? Alana. I don't see anything from you. Oh no, I do see something from you. What do I need to improve the way I come with him? Okay. What do you need to improve the way you communicate with him? Are you communicating with him on Twitter, Alana? Is that where you're going wrong? Okay. 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 Being a bit mumsy about it. We can get really super critical when we get mumsy about it, teaching them, telling them what's wrong, and they take it as not encouragement. They take it as discouragement, you know. And get very wearing when people are like that, always focused on the negative. So try not to mother them. Resisting being encouraging. So I'm not talking about mothering them. I'm talking about being the negative mother, dark side of the mother. You know, yeah. Because a good mother would encourage, right? Rather than criticize the child and tell them what they're doing wrong. So yeah, just be aware of that. I think this came up in a bigger card read as well about the tendency to not be encouraging, to be pointing out what they need to do, what they're doing wrong, and all of that kind of stuff. Be aware of that, because they're hearing it, yeah, they're hearing it differently than it's intended. They're not hearing it as encouragement for them. Did you get that, Alana? No, that's cicadas. Yeah, a month. Oh, it's really not here now. Good thing the doors are closed. Otherwise, it would be really loud in here. Did you get that, Alana? Not Twitter. What else can we get out? So is there anything else we need to know about this? Our part in it. I want to know about our part in it then. Give us more about our part in it. I'm going to get these out again for our part in it. Hopefully you can hear me now. Romance celebration party. So get excited. Feel lucky. Very positive cards. Just saying get high vibrational about it. Peace and harmony. Expecting peace and harmony. Right, so we've got to become really positive about this. And don't take risks. Don't take risks, so don't blow it up. Don't push them. Just being really positive vibe about it. Do both, but yeah, I think that's what that's saying. Simplicity and I'm heard. I think that's what that's saying, Alana, is that yeah, that's the way it can be, right? Even if we give a shit sandwich, you know the shit sandwich that you're meant to do. So with a shit sandwich, what we do is we tell them the positive first, and then sandwich in the negative, and then tell them something positive. Even if we do that, it's the stuff that makes us feel the most that we remember, right? Good. What's the yellow one? Simplicity. Thanks, Maria. How can I improve my communication skills and my love life? You can be braver and speak your mind, Maria. Be braver and speak your mind. Take the risk. But wait before you do it. Oh, double-edged sword. Okay. Don't take the risk when it's ego stuff, blurting out that stuff. Well, it's about time, that kind of thing, when we say stuff like that. So you've got to know the difference, right? When you're speaking your heart and taking those risks, and when you're speaking your ego, wait, then. Yeah. No simple answer there, Maria. Knowing the difference between what's ego. Count to 10 instead of saying that stuff. But when it's coming from your heart, speak it out straight away. So how can you tell the difference? Well, the ego will want you to blurt something out straight away. You're going to have to hold yourself back. The stuff that you want to hold yourself back and you're nervous to say, it's the stuff that you really need to say. So it's almost like do the opposite. Mm-hmm. We've got the destroyer. Something needs to be let go of. Something needs to be let go of. And we can see it clearly what needs to be let go of. Tell us more about what needs to be let go of, please, guys. Yeah, the guilt, the taking it on our shoulders, we shouldn't take responsibility for decisions that they make, actions that they take, words that they say. We can take responsibility for the dynamics in it and our part in it and our decisions that we've made, the words that we've said and the actions we've taken. It's a co-creation, yes, but we've got a limitation of responsibility within that. So what needs to be destroyed here is you have all the energy and hold it up for the both of you. Let it go. That's a shadow, right? The shadow work that we need to do is to let go of that. The sustainer, the codependent, the trying to do it all for them, taking too much responsibility. That's something to acknowledge within ourselves and love it about ourselves. That's our sabotage. It's a way that we sabotage and just loving that about us. Of course, it's got its positive side, that taking responsibility for things, The dead end. Wow, yeah, this is about stop it and start. This is like, this is this. This is this. We need to know when to do this. It's like, stop right there. Get out of the trolley. That's what the police say to me when I'm drunk and I'm in a shopping trolley, being pushed by a boyfriend usually. Get out. Stop. Get out of the trolley. The dead end, we need to know when to do this. When we need to say stop right there. So we're both fumbling in the dark here and we're both tripping up. We're both saying things or doing things that we aren't necessarily in alignment with us. And sometimes they will be walking away from us and saying, no, that won't cut it. And sometimes we're doing that to them. And so we're holding each other to high standards is what it is. Thanks, Gabe and Robin. Oh. Gabe, high self-guidance for you. Yeah. Gabe, initiate respect by respecting yourself to the highest level. And that's when we do that, that's when we do this, is when we're respecting ourselves to the highest level. We've got to hold them to that high standard and say, no, I don't allow anyone to treat me like that. So I don't treat myself like that. I'm not going to allow anyone to treat me like that. We've got to hold ourselves to that high level first. Initiate that respect by respecting yourself. Doing it for yourself. You show people how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself. Don't be so willing, Gabe. You see, that's when we back down too much responsibility. We're way too willing to take responsibility, to get on in there, even if it's not respecting, even if it's being disrespectful to ourselves by doing that. We're having to be hard on our people, really. Tough love. True love. Tough love, though. And don't worry about that. You don't have to be willing on a grenade for somebody. That's not true love. True love is calling someone out. Jumping on a grenade. What? There was a song that just played in my head then. I would take a grenade for you. What's that song? I would take a grenade for you. Da, 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 da. That's not true love. That's true codependency. True love, we call them out for it, and we expect them to respect us. We expect them to have high standards in themselves and all of that. So don't worry about that being unwilling. It seems like it's a required part of the path here, guys. Robin, yes or no question to your new person. Yes or no to Robin's person. Let's see. There's a big delay. No. So Ruby. Ruby for Robin, that's a no. Let's find out why. No. No to the new person. Why? Why for Robin? Why no? Oh. You're trying to find success outside of yourself. I'm guessing your new person has something that you think that you don't have. Maybe they've got more money than you or more success than you. You're reaching for them to because you're not appreciating that you already have that thing in yourself. It won't end well. I did this. I did this when I was struggling with money. I got myself a multimillionaire. It was terrible. Don't do it. It's worse than having no money by yourself. Really, it is. So yeah, there's a gap between your success levels. What's really behind that is you not appreciating yourself. We all have our own connection with source and with abundance and with energy, and we don't need any go-betweens. We don't need to find some stuff through other people or bring someone in. Sure, our partners might have some kind of traits where we balance each other, not balancing each other out, but that we can add to each other's lives. It's not balancing each other out. You're looking for someone to balance you out here. That's not a good idea. Appreciate yourself and find that within yourself and grow within yourself. So our partners might have different skills than us, but that adds to us. It's not something that we're lacking. Does that make sense? There's some basic things like our connection with source, our success, our abundance, and that it comes directly because we've all got access to source energy. Don't need any go-betweens. So watch out for that. I mean, this is one of the traps of thinking that opposites attract. It's sometimes we're giving our power away. And what happens when we give our power away? People take power over us. That's what happened. That's what happened in my relationship with a multimillionaire. Wasn't good. That's why it's a no, Robin. So appreciate yourself. You've got it within you. Bruno Mars, is it? What are the words to it? I'll take a grenade for you. That's the only one that popped into my head. I don't really know the song that well. I've heard it and I can hear it, but I can't hear the words to it in my head. That's it. That's it. And that's what I'm getting today. So, quietly empower ourselves. Remember to desire what it is that we want, even if it's tricky getting there. How can we deepen our trust right now? We are being protected. The universe is working overtime trying to get us together because we're jumping all over the place like grasshoppers. But it is getting better. They're being quiet, but they are getting some clarity. We just need to be positive, trusting, positive, desiring what we desire, all of that stuff. There we go. That's today. Thank you everyone for persisting, even though the Wi-Fi is persisting watching me, sticking on in there. Thank you for that. Thank you for all your likes and your support of my channel. I'm going to do a pick a card read today. Maybe I'll do Maria's suggestion. Thank you for that, Maria. And don't forget, if you get the deeper dives this time, it's an instant download. You will receive an I think you'll receive an email with like all 3 of them there, or 3 links to it for you to download them. Take a look at them all if you want. Jump in front of a train for you. Yeah, that's insane, isn't it? I mean, what good could that do? Jumping in front of a train. It's just codependent claptrap. Let's not do that. Let's not take grenades with people. We've been way too willing to do that. Thanks, everyone. Let's do it all again tomorrow. Have a good day. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.